Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Knights of the Last Call. I'm your game master, Derek Melinda, joined as always by Bob, Rory, Matt, and on the phone from somewheresville, United States, in the Army, Danny.
Hello.
So today we are going to go right into our game, but first, apparently we have a little bit of a present.
It is Christmas time.
It is Christmas. As we're filming this, it is Christmas time.
It's probably past Christmas by the time this gets uploaded. But,
Probably. So,
but every DM should have a great Christmas gift.
all right.
And obviously, I appreciate our DM, as everyone knows. He did this just because he likes DMing. I just asked him if he could DM me because I wanted to learn Dungeons and Dragons, and now I'm learning Pathfinder. So,
So he fucked up.
so the family decided to get him a gift. So
And we have this beautiful wrap job.
yeah,
I think it would
Danny
be
knows.
professional.
Danny knows how good my rapping is.
Professional rapping.
Horrible.
Oh, and it's in a busted ass Amazon box.
Busted ass.
That is just like Bob.
And the box isn't even taped.
I opened it to make sure it was good.
You gotta tape the box.
No.
You gotta save on that tape.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
What is that?
This is a croupier stick.
Yeah, for grabbing the dice.
For grabbing the. We were joking
Grabbing
about how we
chips.
needed a croupier stick to push stuff around.
Yeah, so now there's no, he should be able to move people on the table, grab minis.
You're not there. You are over here.
You're on the hard eight.
Yeah.
It came easy. So yes, we have.
It also extends. It gets a little longer.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
So I figured for the new table that you have for this amazing video that you can now reach over your screen and move our characters at will.
Right. Yeah. So this will probably be something like episode, I don't know, 6 or 7 by the time we film it. So for those of everyone joining us, this is a new table that we have built here. And as much as I'd like to pretend, I could tell you that I came up with this idea entirely on my own, which I did. It was only after I created this idea that someone pointed out to me that this is basically exactly what Critical Role uses. So rather than be upset about that, I'm just going to go with the great minds think alike.
Yeah.
And the way this table is designed should hopefully give us increased visibility into the players, as well as myself as the dungeon master, the game master. And we'll,
Yeah, it looks great.
yeah.
I never seen the critical.
It's a nice
fellas.
table.
Yeah. Well, the Critical Role one, someone said, so once I figured out that Critical Role built their table, I went ahead and looked online for it. And that's where I found out that they call it the A-Wing. It looks like an A-Wing.
Makes sense.
But I found, so the one on Critical Role is like 15 feet longest dimension.
Yeah, I think they fit
And then
three or four on each side.
Four on each
Yeah,
side.
it's pretty
That's a
big.
lot.
Yeah,
But,
it's big.
Couple things about the Critical Role table that are inferior to this table. The Critical Role table is designed strictly for viewing angles, and and to be fair, you got to get 4 people on one side. That's tough. So I was looking at the dimensions of it, and I was like, oh, there's no way that the people on the ends can possibly reach the center of the table. So ours has the advantage that everybody should be able to, get pretty well into the table. The other thing is ours is much smaller.
There you go.
It fits our needs. But I looked on Wormwood, and someone said, or I didn't see anything about it, but someone said that apparently you can buy the Critical Role table from Wormwood.
Oh, wow.
It's $15,000.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that makes sense.
This was $200.
There you go.
So there's
Save
that.
some money.
Yeah. So,
And it has cup holders.
and it would have been a lot less if pine wasn't so expensive right now.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
jumped
almost
up.
$1 a board foot,
Yeah, it's crazy.
which is unreal.
Yeah.
A 2x4 is almost $6.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why? COVID pine?
Yeah.
Eh.
So, all right. So
I can't find that Cherry Coke Zero anywhere.
I know it's COVID.
The aluminium shortage.
All right. So last time that we played, right.
I'm just wait. It's gonna cut out.
Last time that we had played. Now I know it's a little confusing because we started watching our videos. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
now hopefully one day we'd get caught up, and then it'll be like a nice refresher for everybody. So the last time that we played together, the group had made their way out of Sandpoint to finally confront the goblins and their leader, Nualia, at Thistletop. You made your way through the Nettlewood, and there you defeated Gogmort, who was the goblin shaman or druid of their tribe. Finally, with Gogmort dead and his pet cougar run away, the way was clear to cross the bridge and actually make your way onto Thistletop, the stony island that juts off the Lost Coast, home of the infamous Chief Ripnugget,
Ripnugget.
as well as the forces of Nualia, who you have learned this island is no mere, geographic anomaly, a nice place for goblins to hang out. There's actually some sort of ancient crypt or tomb or dungeon that's actually underneath the island, where even now Nualia is seeking to unleash a powerful ancient spirit known as Malfeshnekor, which will destroy Sandpoint and complete her transformation from wayward ASMR to full demon monster lady. Wow.
Succubus.
Right. Well, actually, if you remember, in Suto's journal, Suto was the half-elf brother of, half-elf, half-brother of Amiko, and you guys defeated him, and he was behind letting the goblins in, and he'd used his father's glasswork tunnel, smuggling tunnel to get them in.
Yeah.
And he was writing about how, he's, he wants to bang Nualia, and he's like, but she started turning into a demon. And he's like, well, maybe it won't be so bad, right?
Yeah, give it a test.
Succubi are demons, right?
Yeah.
And they are. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes, sir.
But before we do that, remember at the end of the session, we'll do a recap. But tonight, Beer of the Week. I bought it because I thought the can looked cool.
And it does look cool.
This is Jackie O's Mystic Mama, a West Coast style IPA, dry hopped.
It smell West Coast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It does have that West Coast smell.
Is this the lady we're trying to fight?
Maybe. We could be. All right, I'm going to crack this bad boy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like it. I like very hoppy things.
Right.
So this is right up my
It's a little
alley.
hoppier than I'm used to,
I'll
but
be
I can
honest-
drink them. It's
Yeah.
a pale ale, so it's not too bad.
Sure.
And it is dry hopped, which is
But
an
one of the
extra.
reasons I got it was because it wasn't 85% alcohol like the ones that we've been getting.
I had seven.
Denatured.
70.
alcohol.
That's for the 23rd.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
denatured simply means they made it poisonous.
Yeah, there you go.
And they have to do that because otherwise it's subjective to liquor license or liquor taxes.
I wonder.
So you can buy
denatured.
that whole, that thing is basically vodka,
Yeah.
right? Except not watered down. But it costs $3
right.
Okay.
because alcohol is extremely easy and cheap to make.
Oh yeah.
But there's such a huge tax on it. So if they were just to sell alcohol at Home Depot, you would just go buy that and pour that into your mixer.
Really?
So they, in order to sell it, but make it so that it's not for a purpose, they just poison it. And then it's called denatured.
So I wonder if you took venom and you denatured it, would that make it then like edible?
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
it's you're
Opposite way.
I think it's I think it's
denaturing.
I think it's a lot easier to make something poisonous
Yeah.
than it is to make something not
In fact, they just
poisonous.
add venom into the alcohol.
Yeah, you'd almost want to get like the antitoxin to add to the denatured alcohol so that you could just have alcohol again. Yeah.
So something else too that I wanted to do is eventually, we can kind of back engineer it as well. But I'd like to be able to make your guys' character sheets available to the public if they want to take a look at it. Again, I'm not really worried about it right now, but at some point, people are going to want to know what you guys are working with. What feats you've taken and stuff like
So
that.
me and Vilix are available if
Right.
you ever need.
But for the
I
time
think
being,
yours is digital too, isn't it?
I used PDF
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. That's what I did.
writing super small, but you can look at it if you want.
right. So just eventually, I'd like to get a digital form of everybody's character sheet.
Yeah, I'll send it after we don't die and level
and
up to level 4.
Right, and ideally, I would have a copy. I would have a copy of it for each level.
Yep.
That you have, because that way I can be like, oh, this is level 1 Villic, this is level 2 Villic, this is level 3 Villic. Okay, so last time you guys had just defeated Gogmort, and you took a few moments to use your resolve to recover any lost stamina, and now you stood at the edge of the Thistletop Bridge.
It's beautiful up here.
Yeah, I'm just a little nervous about this bridge.
Nah. You guys don't have a magic spell that lets you jump for 30 feet? Oh, that's just me.
Yeah, no. And I actually, it's still night, isn't it?
It is. The sun is going down. Yes.
And how far is this bridge?
I'm about
31 feet.
I'm about to draw it.
Yeah, it was like 10 feet last week. not
It
to
was
scale.
definitely not 10 feet.
Yeah, it was small. It was NTS, not to scale.
Yeah.
It's about 60.
Oh, well, I could use 2 of them.
Oh, so we could technically see across this thing. What do we see?
A rope bridge spans the gulf between the cliff and then the roundish, flat-topped island some 60 feet away to the
That's
north.
60 feet.
Yeah. Thick patches of nettles and briars grow here and there upon the island. But the most impressive and notable feature is this wooden one-story stockade, right? That's like a wooden fort made of like rough logs that have like been planted into the ground vertically. There are two 30-foot tall watchtowers guarding the tower's southern facade. That would be right here and right here. Those
Okay.
are, so this is, I didn't draw the back of the complex. This is like
Yeah.
looking at the front of it.
So we can see.
So it's like a wooden wall, and then there's like a 30-foot, it's one story, so it's only like 10 feet tall. But then here and here, there's two 30-foot tall watchtowers
Got it.
looking over the bridge. The rope bridge itself is made of hairy rope and thick wooden planks. The whole thing creaks and sways in the wind above the churning surf some 80 feet below.
Oh.
I can hear it.
Yeah, insert sound effects here.
Yeah, guys, this makes me a little nervous. I don't know about you guys,
I mean, how sturdy does it look?
but some of us have real low decks.
Well, go ahead and make a recall knowledge check. We'll say a craft check would be a good
Crafting?
Yeah, crafting.
That would be about me.
Yeah, is anyone, I'm untrained, so does anyone have crafting?
What'd you get, Bob?
Oof.
That's a 8.
Oh,
Looks
Bob.
sturdy as hell.
You don't work really mostly with ropes and bridges. That's not your
More of an
forte.
iron ore.
Yeah, you're more of an alcohol and iron guy.
Yeah, that ale forge is.
Yeah, ale forges.
Do I see anybody in the watchtowers?
Oh, good
man.
question. Nothing is immediately
It's like
obvious to you.
100
but
something feet away.
Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check?
Oh, good.
19.
I saw that
27.
There's a mouse 60 yards away.
All right, Gore. Not only do you not see any guards in the guard towers because goblins are good like that, but you're a fighter. So not only do you surmise that there are no guards, but you also surmise that if there were guards, they would be there, which means that there must not be guards. From what you remember from last session, it's likely that the goblins have been so depleted, their numbers thinned by the attacks on Sandpoint and your guys' killing of them, they might not simply have enough men, or goblins in this case, to man their posts.
I'm feeling a little better about crossing this bridge.
Yeah. I mean,
It also could be that goblins are very, lazy and present
Whoa,
company,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
present company excluded. But this is what Gore is thinking.
right.
Are you saying one of them nodded off against the wall up here?
No, I'm saying there's no. Well, remember they would be in the watchtower,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
against it. But no, you're either it's a combination of the goblins being lazy, or it's a combination, or with the fact that you guys have just killed so many goblins, they might not just have enough.
They're all too busy being dead.
Right, exactly.
Oh shit! All right.
I'll lead across the bridge. If you
Yeah,
guys want to follow.
I'll watch.
Yeah.
You'll watch. All right, so Gore, you're gonna make your way across the bridge.
I assume we
Yeah.
go. Does this look like a bridge that can hold?
We can do one at a time.
One at a time?
You failed your craft check.
I mean, you're the biggest, so if you can make it, the rest of us.
I'm pretty athletic too, so
Yeah, but dexterous,
I'm pretty dexterous.
acrobatics, maybe.
All right, Gore, you make your way across the bridge.
All right.
Sure enough, it creaks and it sways and it's kind of treacherous going. Do you continue?
Turn back. Let's abandon.
Let's go back to town. Fuck these goblins.
Yeah, I'll make my. I'm gonna. Can I toss my grappling hook to the other side just
Oh my
in
goodness.
Yeah, absolutely.
case? Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check to see how far you can throw. And athletics check, like a hammer toss.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
23.
All right, Gore, you get your grapple and rope out and you throw it onto the opposite side of the rope bridge. It actually sticks into one of the posts that the bridge is tied to, and you get a good tight grip on it. So you kind of got one arm.
Gore, bring that hook, bring that thing back. How much rope do you got on that?
I got 50 feet.
Fuck. It's 60 feet.
Nope. Only 50 feet.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, Gore?
Hold on.
Do you want to walk the 10 feet out?
I got 50 feet of rope
Okay.
with me. So can we just let's tie this rope together.
Okay.
and then just fasten it. Maybe fasten it, and then we'll be maybe hopefully a little sturdier.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you tie your rope to
Okay.
Azius's rope, Gore, and you've got one end that's kind of biting into the far post. What are you going to do with the end that's on your guys' side?
Tie it into the post that's on this side.
Okay,
Oh, that's a good
There's
idea.
just 2 posts, right, on each side. Yeah.
go ahead
and make it nice and taut.
Go ahead and I'll make a secret crafting check.
Okay.
Who wants to make that?
Secret.
Make a knot check.
You mean I have to roll against it?
No, I'm going to roll.
Okay, I thought you said
I need to know who's tying the knot.
Which would probably be,
me because
Yeah.
it's crafting.
Yes.
It'd be me,
although,
right, guys? Anybody else have a
Historically-
crafting higher than 6?
You're
but
the
historically, you're not good with ropes.
You're the
so.
crafting guy.
Yeah, I mean,
We've
I'm
established in the canon that you're not good with ropes, so
I'm just gonna
I
remind
might have to give you a
see if
penalty.
my Boy Scouts here.
All right, I rolled. All right, so Azius, you make the because you won't know.
Okay.
So it's a secret check. I roll.
Okay, I can't wait for this to be a 20.
I roll.
you don't roll.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'd roll against it.
No. I roll because you won't know what you roll.
You think it's good, but
yeah, you think it's good.
All right.
you might roll the 2.
Hey guys, I think I remember some in Boy Scouts
Yeah.
about
Right.
this, or Dwarf Scouts.
You're like this is either like a reverse hog's head, sheep head
Yeah.
hank knot, or it's a granny knot and it'll slip at the first sign.
Looks good to me.
I know how to tie my beard into knots. If you guys see my character,
Looks
I
like a
feel like this
hog's
is
head
just
to
another.
me.
This is just like my. This is like my wife's hair. You know, or her beard. So this is great.
All right, so
Yeah, my beard
well,
looks great.
are you? Yeah, Gorg, you going all the way across?
yeah, you're gonna
I assume you can hold on to it now.
Yeah. Now I'm using it kind of
Okay.
as a.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, I mean, I can still use my hand when it
If
works.
you knock that
No.
beer over when we have cup holders, I'll lose my mind.
Why have my Coke Zero that I'm not drinking in there?
I'll lose my mind.
I would be
That'd be pretty good.
upset. I would be upset.
That'd be pretty good.
All right, so Gore gets to the other side of the rope bridge. However, Gore, you looked very closely up, but you did not look closely down. As you get to the other side, you realize that some of the ropes on this side have been frayed. So more than likely, maybe not your weight, but the weight of several of you could have caused the rope to snap.
Okay.
You're human. But as you get to the other side, your feet trip. Well, not trip so much as you hear a snap as a thin
Fuck.
line
Fuck.
snaps at your ankle, and you hear a sudden ringing of a bell.
Oh fuck.
All right, let's get across the bridge real quick.
All right. So
Or abandon and come back 8 hours
One
later.
at a time. One at a time.
So I'm gonna have you guys roll perception for initiative.
Oh,
The front
okay.
doors to the stockade.
Oh, okay.
Goblins come swarming out.
You heard that, Danny? Roll for roll your perception.
Oh, roll my perception.
Yeah, we're rolling for initiative because Gore's clumsy ass tripped a tripwire.
I didn't see the tripwire from 60
We're
feet
not used.
away.
He was
we're-
busy looking at
We
goblins.
haven't seen many traps since the fucking Sunless Citadel.
You did not see the tripwire from 60 feet away.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that, Danny. When they were talking about seeing a
That's
mouse,
so good.
that
Yeah.
video was so dumb. But seeing a mouse
It's
from
so
60
funny.
oh, it's awful. But seeing a mouse from 60 feet away just reminds me of that. So,
I'm gonna whoop your
The
ass.
important thing is we didn't collapse a bridge and fall down into the
oh
sea.
yeah,
Not yet.
until they come and cut the lines.
Yeah, if you had all tried to cross at the same time, it would have.
I mean, we're only
Yeah.
20% across, so we still got a whole 80% of us to.
Yeah,
I didn't know how deep this
Okay.
was going to get. Like,
Oh, it's
I
deep.
should have looked at the ground too.
You should have looked down.
Gore, what was your perception check?
18.
Okay. Azius.
22.
Ooh.
This is the first time rolling.
Off the chart.
The sun.
You're off the
My
table.
son picked the dice this time.
What about you, Villic?
9.
Oh man, that's
I
rough.
always roll low.
Burlington?
12.
Okay, Burlington.
You didn't subscribe to those extra good digital dice.
Yeah, you need to get the good dice.
Oh, what am I thinking?
The dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, and you pay for that. I mean, geez, how else can you make money these days?
All right, so the doors slam open.
Slam open, huh?
How else? So here's the thing. You made the exact same joke.
Well, because you don't slam as a closing action.
Nope, doors can definitely slam open.
No, that's barging open or abruptly open.
So if the doors...
All right.
You can't slam it open.
I can't wait for this dictionary fight to happen.
No. All right, so Old Western. Guy comes in through the double doors,
Yeah.
and he hits them, and
Ah.
they slam into the sides of the wall. You know, like in Old Western movies.
Yeah.
How would you describe that man entering the door?
Oh, a surprise.
No, no.
Barged in.
I would say kicking the doors
Kicking
open.
the doors in.
Okay, well, they didn't kick, so...
Well, how'd they open then?
Burst.
But they
Yeah,
didn't-
exploded.
They didn't break anything.
Burst. open.
Exploded.
They
They didn't explode anything, so it's more like a.
So they
Well, words don't
slammed
mean
them-
necessarily the exact verbatim text that they
So they
mean.
slammed them
in
open.
this context, though, I don't hear slam them open much. I think I'm
Because
going
what's
to
making
agree
the
with.
sound? Because when I think
it
of slam, I
banging
think
off-
of the door shutting.
No, I
and
think
that
it's
being
hitting the wall
You can,
on the.
you can slam into the door.
Well, I'm
it
thinking more
opens.
like the
is
doorknob
correct.
hits the wall.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, I'm sure you've done this before, Matt. Someone in your house
That's how I have the dents in my
opens the
walls.
door really quickly, right?
Yeah.
And what does it do when it hits the wall? What verb would you use?
At the end of the action,
Yeah.
I suppose it slams into the
Yes,
door,
I
but
didn't
that's not
say-
the part
I didn't say.
about.
I didn't say the goblins slam. I said the doors slam open.
I think slammed is a shutting action. Plus, look, when you think about it, if we look
I
at the
agree
timeline,
with you. I would not use the word in this vocabulary, but I don't think it's wrong.
All right, fine. All right, you're absolutely right. The doors aggressively open.
And then slam against the wall.
ooh, that's good.
By the way, this is the shit that I was exactly
you gotta
talking
leave
about.
that stuff in. That's the good stuff. That's how you get viewers.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to act natural, like our real life selves.
Oh, is that what that is?
Dictionary fighting every Wednesday. Educating the audience on the verbiage of slam.
Okay. So a bunch of goblins come out.
A bunch? Damn it, Gore.
It's only 4 so far. That's good.
Damn it, Gore. Oh, he's reaching back. You guys on the camera don't, but the DM now reached back to his stockpile.
All right, within the stockade gore. Sorry. Within the stockade gore, which is made of thick wood, you can see that the wood all seems to have been scavenged from ships and like lots of like boat pieces and sailing masts and stuff. Like they've just gathered it from debris and detritus across the world. But the crudely shaped door opens up, revealing inside to the stockade compound. You realize there is no roof to this stockade, right? It's literally just like a wooden wall. You see a quartet of goblins, maybe more in the background coming up, as well as a quartet of goblin dogs.
Oh,
Those damn rat dogs again.
the way you describe that door, I bet it's been slammed multiple times.
That's what they said about my wife.
Oh.
All
Great.
right.
All right. Well, we're going to stay on this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
So good luck, Gore.
Have fun, Gore.
I got this.
Let's cut the rope and then just run away.
We all got all shit initiative. So
Feel free to send that enlarge my way. That's 60 feet, right?
Yeah. How far can you shoot some of your spells?
some of them 120.
Oh,
some,
yeah.
Some can go. Yeah.
So we just need to get him outside and you
just
could
plug
shoot
that
away.
guy in the back there if you could.
I'll stay back here. You guys.
Okay, Asius, you're up first.
All right, guys. I am going to, since it's 60 feet, I have to charge the entire way across this bridge using all 3 of my actions to get across. And I will line up. How much health do you have, Gore? What's your stamina?
21 stam, 22 health.
I can actually get in. I don't want to get too far in front of you because you're at the edge. I kind of just want to get right up next to you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm next.
That's all 3 of my actions, Derek, to cross the 60-foot
Unfortunately, that
bridge.
means you're crossing this bridge at great speed.
No, it's 3 actions. I have 75 feet of action.
Right. So unless you move at half speed, you're gonna have to make an acrobatic.
So half
check.
speed would be 30. Acrobatics check?
Yep.
You'll make it.
Even if I'm holding onto that rope?
Well, no, that would be great. The holding onto the rope will mean that if you fall, you have a chance to keep yourself on the bridge.
But you're not holding your weapon, right?
Right.
Oh, no, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Just don't roll poorly.
Yeah.
There we
not
go.
bad. 16?
That's about as bad as you can get.
Is your
But-
acrobat 0?
No, it's 1. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm a dwarf
But
barbarian alchemist.
that was good enough. All right.
Wow. Just good enough.
rolling through it.
I don't weigh a lot. That's the only thing you could say.
Asius slams across the bridge.
Slams across the bridge. I probably weigh less than you as a human.
But you're also clumsy and all that, so-
Yes, I am clumsy. I'm carrying a
Technically,
giant
from the game,
warhammer.
Right, so like you're
Giant-
you're like the opposite of holding one of those balance poles because
Yeah.
your thing is extremely one-sided.
Yeah.
so
Like a Mr. Magoo
Very
situation.
interesting.
The bridge goes like vertical, like he's like working the inside bank of a curved bank. He just runs across
A racetrack.
Yeah, like a racetrack, like a curved embankment. All right, so Asius, you run across
Somehow got across.
and you stand up next to your friend Gore, who goes now. Gore?
Don't worry, Gore. I'm here for
I'm here, bud. I can't. I'm all right, bud. It didn't crap out yet? All right.
All right, Gore. What
I'm
do you?
gonna double hand my great sword or my bastard sword.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I'm going to.
Moving on up to the east
You got
side.
anything you
I
can
have-
throw? Where's that boomerang? Don't you have a boomerang?
Where's that dog slicer blade?
Can I retcon that to a bow and arrow?
Retcon.
Well,
Instead of double fisting
Well, you
your
have a problem, right? You had a sword out.
Yeah, in one hand.
So you're going to need a couple actions to get your bow out.
No, I'll walk up to the
Yeah.
first dog here and
Okie dokie.
whack him real hard.
To the
I
dog?
will- yeah, I'm gonna roll to attack.
Give him the old whack.
Give him the
Whack a
old,
dog.
give him the old bastard sword.
Yeah.
Not
Knock,
bad.
who's there?
Not bad.
24.
That's a hit.
It's got to be.
I hope. If not, these dogs are gonna fuck us up.
Rules change. If that's not a hit, I'm in trouble.
I'm leaving. Me and Lucky are getting the fuck out of here. Going back to my gambling roots.
Luckily, their AC is 17. So
Yeah. Hit him.
That's gonna be 8.
awesome.
Good job, Gore. Way to get him.
I apologize. I'm eating pizza.
Oh,
And we're back.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right, Gore, you rush forward and chop into the goblin dog. It hisses at you and bites up at you with its ferocious maw.
Forgot about these buggers.
All right, here we go.
the dogs.
14.
14.
20 is my AC.
Boom.
Okay, great. Miss. It'll attack again. Lower. It'll attack 3 times.
Oh my God.
Negative 1.
Yeah. Okay.
It hits itself. It's dead
All
now.
right, so the other goblin dogs rush past. Now, one's going to rush past you here, Gore, which will provoke an attack of opportunity. If you hit.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
I like how every sound is the ESPN
It's the
return.
only sound I know. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry at home.
24.
Hit again. You get to roll your damage.
Slice that dog.
Go!
16.
Max damage.
Rory rolls hot.
It is dead.
Oh. Now who looks like an idiot dog?
All right, well, now the other goblin
Thanks,
dogs
Gore.
are going to keep going in.
What
Yeah.
damage was that?
16. Killed him dead.
All right, Azius, the goblin dog gets in your face and it bites you with its ferocious jaws. 14. I can't roll above 14
It
today.
ain't biting shit.
All right, this is
You
in
missed.
this is in a dice jail.
That's our next thing we have to make.
Yeah,
after
where's-
my cup holders.
Crit. No, I'm just kidding.
They're on sale on Woodworm right now.
That's a 9, so he missed.
Okay.
I got one goblin dog left. It's going to come right up into the doorway here.
Hasn't he learned anything yet about Gore? He's going to get.
Nat 1.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. 21.
There we go. 1 damage. No.
8 damage.
Oh, that's actually pretty strong.
And you were, of course, exposed to
Oh fuck.
the goblin pox.
Do I?
Make a fortitude save, Gore. DC 17.
14. Wait a minute. Fortitude save.
Should be right on the front of your sheet. I don't know why you're on the back.
He has an ability that he's trying to look up.
Okay.
I don't-
I had the fast recovery, which reduces disease or poison by 2 or 1, but I have to roll. Yeah, I didn't succeed, so it didn't matter.
Okay. In that case, Gore, you were exposed to goblin pox and you become sickened for 1 round.
All right.
All right. All right. That was the goblin dogs. Burl.
So obviously we're 60 feet for that bridge to from about where I am to where about Gore is.
Yep.
And I know that we had the big double door, which is old and has definitely been slammed there. What kind of are these goblins in any kind of coverage? If I were to shoot, or
Yeah, I mean you've got your goblin dogs and you've got Gore in the way, so they would definitely have cover. It would be lesser cover because it passes through creatures but not objects, so they would get +1 to their armor class.
All right. What you said? +1 to the armor class. +1. Okay.
+1.
Well, I'm gonna just try to. I don't know what the best answer is here. I'm gonna try with a. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move a little bit, and then we're gonna cast a spell.
You're gonna move onto the bridge.
Well, he's small, so it really won't be an issue.
Well, I'm just asking a question here.
I'm acrobatic.
I hear you.
So I'm gonna make one move action, which is 25 feet. So.
So you're out on the bridge a little bit. That's not you, but that's okay.
Oh, that's not me.
That's Lord Villic.
Yeah, there you go.
Somewhere there.
Okay. So, Burl, you cautiously move out onto the. Well, no, you're pretty lithe and on your feet, right?
Yeah.
So you move out easily onto the bridge. And what are you going to do with your second set of actions?
I'm gonna cast hydraulic push on this guy here.
Okay. A
Come on,
blast of
crit.
water shoots you off the bridge because of physics.
Because of physics.
You're trying to hit AC, not a lot.
12. 7 + 5. Oh boy, 12.
Oh no. You've
no.
missed. Your hydraulic push, as always, sails wide, except when it crits.
Yeah, it's crit or nothing.
All right, so the goblins are going to go next. The goblin dogs have kind of choked up the center here. So these goblins are going to fall back.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to unleash a deluge of shots on Gore.
Oh boy.
So Gore, your armor class goes up by 1 for these attacks because you've got these goblin dogs in the way.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
But here come the attacks from short bows.
He's gonna be fine.
+8s.
They're gonna miss on everything.
I'm going to roll the first sets. Right here. Right now.
Right here. Right now.
Right here, right now.
Okay, we got a 27. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those 4s ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, so then that is going to hit you, and it's going to do 2 damage. The goblins panically redraw their bows, and they're going to use their third set of actions to fire again with a -5 penalty. These are now at +3. I got a 22.
Hey,
Okay.
2 damage.
2 damage. 2 damage.
All right, so arrows
picking away.
arrows begin zipping and sailing past you, Gore, but I don't even think that's gone through your hit point or to your hit points yet. So basically, you're kind of turning them aside with your armor, you're twisting and dodging, you're maybe even swatting one out of the air with your sword. But you are getting whittled down slowly but surely. All right, Villic the Slow.
Yeah. Villic the can't roll perception.
I can move 40.
Yep.
So I'm going to move across the bridge.
Yep. So I would say in order to get up next to any of your companions, it would be 2 actions.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
And then let me go, in between the 2 dogs here.
Okay.
And then my third action, I'm going to get in wolf jaw stance.
All right, great. Okay, in that case, you come in and then you drop low. Hands come up, fanged hands, and you're now in the wolf jaw stance. All right, I'm going to do a small point of order, though, to help you guys out.
Point of order.
The goblin dogs, you guys have fought them before. They don't have attacks of opportunity.
Oh, because he would have.
Yeah, that's why I was hesitant about it. I don't know if it matters in the order or whatnot.
But Villic has a lot of movement, so that's one of the things that you guys can really take advantage of. Right. And, you don't even need spells, right? Which the enemy can save against. Villic, with his intense movement, can move to here.
And flank him.
Now, even though Villic isn't attacking this turn, he's going to drop into his wolf jaw stance. Azius goes next.
Assuming you attack that guy.
So as long as you attack that rat or that goblin dog, it's flat footed. Its armor class drops down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So by just moving, Villic is giving creatures a -2 penalty to armor class.
Yeah.
So he can use his intense speed actually almost as a debuff because he can kind of be anywhere.
Yeah, he just gets there and just holds up the
distracts
Yeah,
everybody.
he just gets back there behind it, grabs on its tail or something, and just he's not actually attacking it, but just being there is enough to give that creature a -2 penalty to its armor class, which obviously in this game is a pretty big deal because needing to hit a 17 and then need to hit a 15.
It's huge. 10%.
Yeah, 10%. So
25's a crit.
So do you recommend that's what we did?
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
that was a great move, Villic.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Okay.
All right.
And that's great for the people at home to think about things too as well.
Oh, yeah. It's outside
Right.
of the box kind of thing.
Absolutely. And especially if you're coming from 5th edition, which doesn't have flanking.
I mean, it has something, but it's
No, it doesn't have anything.
yeah, it has flanking.
It's an optional rule, and no one
It's
uses it.
optional.
And it's busted, so no one uses
Yeah, it's weird, but they do have something. It's just not.
no one uses
This is nice.
Yeah.
This is very well done.
Right. So the tactical positioning in Pathfinder is not only a lot more fun, but it's much more complicated.
It's
It's
very important.
It's important, and it can be used very rewarding. And a lot of times, one of the biggest mistakes you can make in Pathfinder 2 is just go attack, because by the time you get to that third attack, you're minus 10 to hit or something. It's just not very useful. A lot of times, it's much better to use that third action or that second action instead of making another attack. Try intimidating someone.
Yeah.
Try flanking someone. Set up a flank, because if you can stack a flank and then let's say Gore intimidated it or you intimidated it or something. Now it might have another -1 or -2 to its AC. Suddenly now it's down 4.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Well, that's what's so crazy about like 5e. It's literally like roll, hit, like slash and dash. And in Pathfinder, which we played 5e the other day, I felt so bored. and I like Dungeons and Dragons. So it's like sad to say that. But Pathfinder just like has like everything's very important, and 5e you're like, I'll just go up and like hit them because that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm glad you showed us this. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Azius, it's your turn.
Rage,
All right. That's one. That's
all
one
right,
action.
and trying to bring Destiny down on this little man,
All right. Goblin dog. Yeah.
this little goblin dog. Sorry.
So his AC is down from 17
Yep. So 23.
to 15. So hit.
That is a
I'm going to believe you
9.
because no one else can read it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's 7. It's a 13.
Is that made
13
from
di-
kryptonite?
13 damage.
What kind of dice is that you rolled?
Metal dice.
I mean, is it a D20?
D12. No, it's not D20.
Oh, okay.
D12.
Looks crazy.
All right, the goblin dog is critically hurt by the massive blow. The goblin dog is limping and flopping around. All right, go. You have no. Aces.
I have one action left.
Yeah.
Take a swing.
Well, the creature is flanked.
It is flanked,
So
so-
its AC is only 15.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So only a -3 instead of a -5.
Well, I mean, yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
mean,
Let's try to
still,
kill this guy.
my point is, it's not bad for him to.
Let's try. That's a 17.
Hits.
All right.
Hey,
15.
Okay.
That is a doorknob.
his ass is grass.
When I'm raging, I get like +6 to my strength or +6 to my hit.
Okay.
Because I have giant instinct. It's pretty ridiculous.
Plus 6 to your damage.
+6 to my damage, sorry. And then I have +4 strength. So I have +10 to whatever I roll on a D12.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
pretty ridiculous.
All right, Gore. What do you got for
I'm
me?
gonna swing on the damaged dog. I'm gonna retch first. I'm gonna.
you're gonna try to fight
This
off the
hoppy
box?
beer has been a little rough. No,
So real quick though, you do have fast recovery.
I do, but it looks like all it really
Now, before you
does-
roll, do you
Yeah.
actually know what that does?
It gives me twice as many HP resting, but on saves against disease or poison, it'll reduce it by 2 or 1 for viral. On a success, 3 or 2.
Now, do you know what any of that means?
I gotta roll the success first, right?
Because I do, but I'm just asking.
I just assume that I have to roll a success for it to be effective.
Yeah. So what it means is, right now you're at stage 1 of this disease. If you fail at this save, you'll go to stage 2 of this disease. And normally, when you pass a fort save against it, you only reduce it by 1 stage. But you have fast recovery, so when you succeed, you reduce it by 2 stages.
Right.
So, go ahead.
retch it out here.
26.
The DC was 17, so you retch it out.
That was a hell of a retch.
Retch it out, digging deeper just to
I throw
vomit it away.
back up on the dog that bit me.
All right.
And then
Although in this case, being goblin pox, you're not really vomiting.
Yeah,
You're just it was really itchy and you're having a bad asthma.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gore, that's 1 action down.
I didn't realize it would go to 2 if I had failed that, though.
You are now sickened,
Yeah.
or you are no longer sickened.
No longer
Yes.
sick.
Okay, so
job.
2 actions left, Gore.
Attack the damaged dog.
You attack the damaged goblin dog. Okay, AC 17.
Oh yeah.
That's 30.
Well, that's a critical hit.
Holy shit.
So D12.
This dog is
plus
this dog's
4.
fucked.
Game over.
Doubled.
Yeah.
18.
No.
What's your
D12 plus 4.
is 9
Oh,
plus?
that's, 13,
Double.
26.
26.
There you go.
There are parts of that dog all across
Yeah.
the floor.
Don't ever puke on me
I
again.
mean, I will say this: when you guys have crit, you've crit big.
Yeah.
It's because you guys are both holding these really big weapons.
Yeah.
All right, Gore, you got one action left. What's it going to be?
I'm going to use my shield cantrip.
Okay, great. Good idea. You got a bunch of people about to shoot you in the face, so that
Yeah.
makes sense. All right, Gore, you get +1 to your armor class because of your shield cantrip. And the goblin dog's going to bite you. +9. 16.
21.
+4, 15.
Miss.
Step.
Get the fuck away.
I learned what step is.
yes.
Burl.
All right, Burl's going to continue across the bridge.
Can't wait for this to miss.
Hopefully with just a 25 movement. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah, you're fine.
here.
Yeah.
You actually, you should be 10 feet short of the bridge.
Right.
25, 25.
Well, because I think to here is 6.
No, the bridge is
No,
60.
he's right. To the
You're 10 feet short of the edge of the bridge.
Yeah, so I should be somewhere.
You're
You're right there.
You're right
Okay.
there. Okay, great. And again, you're nimble, small form. You're fine.
That is correct.
Okay.
If not, grab that rope that we tied.
That's a good fallback.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm going to try a cantrip here. I'm going to try to hit him with the 30 feet. 10, 20, 20. That's probably more than 30 feet away.
It certainly is. Remember, we'll eventually switch to the real way you count it.
Actually, Danny during our D&D 5e was like, "That's 7.5, right?" And I'm
you can hit
like,
the dog.
dude,
Danny is right.
I know. I'm like,
Danny's a very smart man.
Smart.
Yeah, Danny's very smart. So
He was-
FYI,
he's ready. He's ready.
FYI, that is why I prefer, and I don't know why this happened. I don't know why this became the thing that people use. So I prefer hex grids
oh yeah,
because on a hex grid, every space is in all directions is the same distance. So you don't have that weird
I
diagonal.
actually like the way they look too. I think
hex
that's a
is
good
great.
look.
Do
Hex
they
grids.
make these like that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they sure do. But you
most
know,
most time it's like the back of the thing is a
I
hex
think
grid.
the main reason why people don't use them is because most interiors are squared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some rectangle.
If you're building Dwarven Forge, you're not building on a hex grid pattern.
You'd be walking into a wall. Or
Since we're
something
not
like that.
using that.
Yeah, yet.
I'm going to hit him with the Ray of Frost. Gets me 120 feet. So
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say they're within 30.
Come on, Betsy.
The dog. The dog.
Just the dog though.
Just the doggo.
Because Electric Arc hit 2 creatures, but I imagine they both have to be within 30.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do with the just hit this goblin here with the Ray of Frost.
Good call. Especially since the Goblin Warriors only have 6 hit points. So
But you gotta hit him.
14.
you did not.
Okay.
Their AC is 16.
Do you have that sound effect?
Boom, 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 boom.
Womp, womp.
I'm 0 for 2. I'm slowly walking across the bridge and doing nothing. That's what happened when Burl does like this. He does his
You
spell.
suck.
I feel like your guy dances whenever he casts a spell.
He is very bardy, like.
Yeah. It's actually on my board, but you can see here on the left, I had a thing, buy new markers, and above that says program roadcaster pads because I wanted to put
yeah.
sounds in here for
sure.
for like when we crit and stuff like that. I mean, I can add it in post, but it's a lot cooler if I do
Add
it
it in
now.
post.
Because then you get our reactions.
Well, no, because I get your reactions, right?
Yeah,
If
Danny
I-
was
Get some
cracking up on
lightning in
it.
there. Pa-pow.
all right, so okay, the Goblin Dog is going to go next. No, I
No,
lied.
goblins.
Sorry,
Goblins.
the goblins. All right, so you guys have killed the Goblin Dogs.
Except for that one.
They have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Burl hasn't done anything yet. And Lucky fucking fell
Burl's just
asleep.
really good at not getting hit. That's what you're good at.
Because he just stays
Yeah.
away.
Just don't get hit. You gotta keep. Well, I know you have that one time, but like most of the time, you're pretty resilient.
He might die if he gets hit.
That came in episode 2. I was listening to episode 2, and you're like, "Still haven't got hit yet." I'm like, "Yeah, you keep going because I know you're gonna get hit eventually."
Okay, it happened once. All right.
Oh man.
I thought you've been pretty strategic.
All right, so the goblins all panic, and they're going to shoot one last fuselage of shots. There's going to be 2 shots at Villic. Villic, I got an 18 against your armor class and a 14 against your
My
armor class.
that's 21.
Yeah, so you're no good. And then 2 shots at Gore. I got a 20.
21.
21 now. Yeah, good shield.
So all the arrows go wide. And
People
then
at home +1, very effective.
Right. And so then the goblins, with the remaining 2 actions, run to various doors and flee into the complex.
Oh, they're running. Y'all some
They fear
punk.
for their lives.
You some punk bitches.
Oh,
Does my perception let me remember every single door they ran
No.
into? Okay.
There was only 4. You remember.
they look like they escaped from the darkness.
Right. But So the advantage is when you guys rout an enemy group, that's very encouraging. So you have two choices. We can chase after them, or they can be dead and gone and removed from the battlefield, and everyone gets a resolve point.
Well, I say we chase after him. Who's used resolve point?
I have used
You
2.
haven't used any to recover your spells?
I use
I've used 2.
I've used them to get my stamina back, and I got to use another one to get my stamina back.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. All right. I haven't needed to use them yet, so
I'm 50-50. I
chilling.
love chasing down some goblins.
Right, and remember when
present company excluded.
Right, and remember when they flee, they're basically dead.
all right. Well,
So
let's.
you gain nothing from chasing them.
It's just that
At all.
they could alert people down below.
Correct.
Plus the thrill of the murder.
Right.
Yeah, murder hoboing a bunch of goblins running away is kind of exciting, especially because Danny could chase their asses down.
Oh yeah, he is
But
much faster.
at the same time, routing your enemies is very, not demoralizing, but it's very moralizing.
Right, they're running away and
I just know that
So
if me and
it fills you with resolve.
Yeah.
Because
If
remember,
me-
you're not here to kill goblin fodder, right? You're here for greater purpose.
well, some of us are.
So remember, resolve.
I took care of mine.
and people at home that don't remember
care of
that
my
resolve
ghosts.
is sort of a Starfinder thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, it's actually they've added it now to Pathfinder Second Edition.
Oh, so it's great, yeah.
In the Game Master Guide as an optional rule.
And so that's what we've put into ours.
I would have at this point I would have done a video of explaining about why I use these house rules and what I'm specifically trying to do it.
I love them.
But the resolve, for a reminder, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it. I'll link it in the thing below to go check out that video. But what I'm trying to do with these resolve things is goblins, what is your objective here? Objective is to stop Nualia.
Yeah, not go
Right.
back to
By any means.
Right.
Yeah.
And
not go back to town.
right. So
And
think
rest.
about it. Given the option, if every creature in this complex, except for Nualia, could flee,
Okay.
that would be ideal for
See
you,
ya.
right? Because what you're trying to do is stop Nualia.
Yeah.
So when the goblins run away and flee, if you guys chase after them, in a sense, I'm not going to punish you, but in a sense, you're kind of like not on mission.
Well, to your point, Derek, unless of course that we think like that may alert,
Right.
more people to our presence. And,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But in this particular regard, it's mostly, well, I'll get to that in a second. And then as a reward for being like your enemies are literally just fleeing before you as you come in to kind of deal with it, you guys gain resolve.
Yeah.
From a meta reason, that's no longer an interesting combat. That is now a pointless exercise in dice rolling.
Because you're going to beat them.
There's no more challenge to this fight.
They
None.
hope to swarm you. And
Right. There's no more challenge to this fight at all. So it's boring. It's boring for me. Should be boring for you. And the only thing that would possibly be gained by continuing to fight it is that they might get lucky and crit you and do more damage.
well,
than they would have
and
done.
some of my spells may land, so that would be fun.
That's true.
You
That's
can
true.
actually do something.
Well, yeah, no. If anything, no. You'll just be down even more spells,
Yeah.
having done no effective damage.
This fortress isn't their home or
It is.
It is.
Well,
no.
they didn't build it, but
below I think is their home.
they're the occupants.
Yeah.
They're the current,
So to remind everyone again, you've got Thistletop Island is a stony, rocky island that is like maybe 80 feet off the coast.
up. Yeah.
It's a rock. It's not. Don't think of an island. All right, take an island and then raise it out of the water by like
Think of Devil's Rock in Arizona.
yeah,
Or
like
Scotland.
I believe it's in
like
Arizona.
like raise it out of the water by about 80 feet. So you've got this kind of like, and it actually looks like a head, right? Actually, it used to be a head.
We don't know
You
that.
don't know that, but it used to be one thousands of years ago. The goblins lived on the top. They thought it was cool. They built this little wooden fortress and they've lived here for maybe 20, 30 years.
Oh.
Now they don't know it, but part of the reason they were drawn here is because like the leader of the goblins gets like dark visions from the evil that rests within the island.
Ripnugget.
Nualia showed up and she said she was driven by these same visions, but she's much more powerful than a goblin. So they reached her even from far away. Her journeys and her rituals led her here. And then her new matron, her new mistress of monsters, told her in omens and prophecies in her dreams within within Thistletop lies a great evil, great power. It could be yours. She came here and she went into the island, into these dungeons that are actually beneath the goblins' fort, which they had always been afraid to or superstitious about entering. So they really hadn't gone down there. She did. And that's where she's trying to release Malfeshnekor. So back on top. So,
So
yes, these
being
are their
as that
homes.
we're the tankiest people, we need resolve.
Well, I can
So I'm glad
finish-
we got rid of those fucking goblins.
I can finish getting across the bridge and then summon my
All right.
badger.
Yeah.
So remember,
you guys bring your lucky.
So remember,
over.
as soon as we're no longer in encounter mode, you guys can spend.
There's still a dog
the
alive.
dog going.
Oh, no, you guys got to kill that. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Villic.
Yeah.
The goblin dog did not. Because here's the thing.
I bet he's not long for
The goblin warriors were level -1. The goblin dogs are level 1.
Oh, so
They're
that's
better.
pretty tough. Yeah.
It's actually way better than the goblin.
All right, Villic.
All right, Villic.
I'm gonna move up to it and
Don't-
flurry
don't-
of blows.
Don't die.
Yep, go for it. So remember, it's one action, and you get to make 2 attacks. One is at your full bonus, and the second is at a -4.
So
So
full
let's
bonus.
see.
9,
you're
okay.
different. Yeah, that sounds right. 9. So you're just gonna be a
the first one is 24.
okay, big hit, and then
The second roll,
right, and the second one you're gonna take 4 off of it, so you're only gonna add 5.
14.
That's a miss. So you hit it once. So roll your damage.
All right.
If you don't kill this little goblin, I will.
11.
Okay, you did not kill it. Yeah, it had 17 hit points, so it's down to 6.
Get out of my way.
But because you flurried of blows and you targeted the same creature with both of your fists,
Oh, that's right.
it is triggered to your stunning fist. So I'm going to make a fort save, a fortitude save for my goblin dog. All right, Danny, what is your character's class DC? Did we ever figure that out?
We did last week.
Yeah, but you never put it in, so thanks for that.
I'm not updating your sheet till you get to level 4.
I think
Proficiency plus dex.
it should
right?
be 19.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine is.
So in this case, the creature has failed.
And it's stunned.
So it's stunned 1. That means on its turn, it doesn't get 3 actions. It gets 2. For each level of stun that you have, you lose 1 action.
It ain't getting to its turn.
Asius, your go.
Wait, don't I have one more?
Oh, yeah, Villic,
Yes.
you do have another attack. Yes. You have another
I'm going to
action.
attack it again.
All right, so now you're at -8.
It's only got a +1.
Yes. But you could roll well.
4. All right.
No. All right, so Villic unleashes a flurry of blows and an additional kick just for good timing. The goblin dog is not...
So it does 1 action as 2 hits, and then he
Right,
has
so-
2 actions left, or no?
because he had to move to get there.
Oh, because he had to move to get
One
there.
action
Okay,
to
yeah,
move,
yeah.
1 action to make his flurry of blows,
Got
which is
it.
2 attacks, and then another action.
Got
to
it.
make a third,
So you
third.
missed. So now
You
I
need
have
at
to move in.
least stun 4 to lose all actions.
Stun 3.
Stun 3?
Right,
Okay.
because you have 3 actions on your turn. So if you get stunned 3, you would basically not get a turn. In fact, FYI about Danny's critical or stunning fist, if the creature passes the save, it's obviously fine.
Sure.
If it fails it, it's stunned 1. If the creature critically fails that stun, that failed. It's if that critic, it's really difficult to say. If the creature critically fails that fortitude save, it is stunned 3.
Wow.
So
wow.
whenever
Turns
Danny,
off his whole turn.
it turns off its whole turn.
He's literally stunned.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
Asius.
So I will move diagonally through the group.
Yep.
So 15.
Yep.
And then the first one is 5.
No, we're not doing that yet.
And you should be fine if you're going to there.
I'm trying to flank him.
Oh, you're trying to flank him?
Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
25 feet of movement.
I have
you
25
can
feet
do-
of movement.
Yep, you can flank with
All
Villic.
right, here we go.
Okay, great.
Bringing down Destiny. That's an 11.
All right, Gore.
Gonna bring that back in again.
That was a practice shot.
All right. This is -5. That is a 15.
Flanked.
Flanked is AC's 15.
Woohoo!
His AC's 17,
Oh,
but he's
good.
flat-footed because of the
Oh my
flanking,
gosh.
so he's got a -2 AC.
Yeah. +4 on that hit.
Yep.
Look at that. If you wouldn't have gone around, you would have missed.
16.
Dead. Yeah,
he's
dead.
dead.
Yeah, very dead. The other cool thing about being stunned is when a creature is stunned at all, even if it has stun 1, it doesn't get to use its reactions.
Oh, cool.
So,
if it-
no attacks of opportunity.
No
or anything
attacks of
like that?
opportunity or
That's
anything
nice.
else special. So basically, yeah, when you're stunned, even if you're not completely shut down, you still don't get any. You can't act.
Yeah, you can't think of like you're in the moment.
Yeah, you're just shook. You're rattled. All right.
You are
I'm the
shook.
support character. I'm not the main character.
I don't know if
Man.
this needs to be said at end of combat. I would like to get my rope and grappling hook
It
back.
does need to be said.
Okay.
And you said it, so
Cool.
you're good.
And then
All right.
I also
Yeah.
get off the bridge and bring
Does
one.
that
Sure,
also
sure.
grab his
I mean, we're not-
50 feet?
Yeah, you can wind
Yeah,
it up.
we're not playing board games, so you can just. It's fine. Okay, so everyone
I'm on the
recovers,
map.
and now remember, at the end of the combat, as soon as we're no longer in the encounter mode, you can spend a point of resolve to recover your full stamina,
I'll do that.
and you can also recover spells if you're so inclined.
I used a first level spell.
Ayo.
I don't need to worry. I'll wait
Wait,
to
how
see.
many spells do you have left?
I've used no second level spells.
Oh, okay.
And I've used one first level spell and then a
Yes,
cantrip.
You used 2 enlarges last session.
Oh, those still are there? I did use 2 larges. I didn't include those.
Okay.
I should have included those. Then I suppose I'll use a resolve to get that back.
You get 3. You're level 3, right? So you get 3. You don't know level here.
No, I'm level 3. I didn't think I'd get that many.
You
back.
get 3 spell levels.
So if I get a 2 level spell, then I could
do a
get a
2
1
and a
level
1.
spell. All
Yep,
right.
you got it.
Would that be like a 2 and a 1 or a 3 1s?
Or
Yeah, or
3
1,
ones.
3, yeah.
And for next level, he'll get 4
Yeah. Or 2 2s.
or 2 2s
total.
or 4 1s or 2 and 2 1s, and then eventually as he gets higher up, and
Wow.
I'm waiting to use this elemental toss.
could have used it that fight. You get it for free.
What
Well,
about
for
your-
one action.
Yeah.
No,
What
he'd
about your
rather
molten
fail on
steel?
his push.
Yeah. Also, it's not elemental toss, Matt. It's flame blast,
Let me rewrite it.
pyro blast.
Inferno.
Oh yeah, pyroblast.
It can
I
encounter.
used my resolve.
It can counter a blue spell.
just now.
The goblins have been routed, and ordinarily too, they probably look like they would have been mounted, but you got kind of caught them by surprise. So
Heyo.
that looked very good. And what you find yourself in is, it's always funny to me because of the way these scales work, because each of these squares is 5 feet by 5 feet, and so it looks really small. But then this chamber that you're standing in, that Asius is in the middle of, is like double the size of this.
Yeah,
room.
or a 10-foot hall.
Yeah.
It's huge hallway.
Huge.
It's a huge hallway.
Yeah, I mean, you're an
Most
architect.
falls,
You're an
most hallways are 5 feet, 8 foot. Hospital's obviously much bigger, but like most hallways, 5, 6, 8 feet at the most. 5 feet is a pretty good number.
Yeah, so
for ADA.
So, and it's funny because each character mini takes up 5 foot space.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, like your garage
that's
is this.
That's
right?
roughly like if you were to square out this table. That's how much space you take up.
So I'll ask a question to you as a DM. I was reading about this, that there was a mission where things had to, only 3, it was 15 feet wide.
Yeah.
So only 3 characters could technically occupy that space.
Yeah.
The DM said all 5 characters who wanted to do something, you could squeeze together
Yeah,
to do
that's
that.
absolutely fine.
So I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that because
Yeah.
I assume 5 feet. But yeah, but you're a human or a dwarf. You're not really 5 feet wide.
Correct. I mean, it's one of those. It's the abstraction between the simulation of the game and the game of the game, right? If this was Magic: The Gathering, the role playing game, you'd say like, nope, you're 5 feet. That's it. 3 people can fit, right?
Yeah.
Yep, my snake equips boots.
Plus, I mean,
and triple wield swords.
Yeah, you can't do
and,
that.
And a jitte. But
plus, social distancing. You don't want
Yes.
to go within that 5 foot.
that's right. It's an exclusion zone. You find yourself standing in a sort of interior room. The floor, however, of this room is made of hard packed soil. And of course, there's no roof.
Yeah.
As if the builders either ran out of lumber when they were building it, or as if they simply never even thought about building a floor and a roof.
Classic goblins.
There are a number of very poorly preserved, as in they are now starting to basically rot and fall apart, horse and dog heads mounted along the walls of this room on crude wooden plaques.
It's a hunting lodge.
Yeah. While along the southern wall hangs a pair of black feathered wings tacked to the walls with daggers.
Like the raven floating in the.
Actually, they once belonged to a harpy. No, you are in Chief Ripnugget's trophy.
Oh, it smells like Ripnugget in here.
Trophy hall.
Hey guys, you don't want to come in here. It's kind
Oh, we're on
of interesting.
Lucky. Do you smell that? Sniff out. Find us Ripnugget. He's here
Oh,
somewhere.
he's never smelled them. How could he even determine what his smell would be?
it is rife with.
You think
Ripnugget.
Ripnugget has a smell that's different than other goblins? It smells more rippy.
with a name?
Your
like
raccoon can smell that?
He's a badger.
Lucky can do lots of things. He's cute and adorable and cuddly in certain pictures.
And sometimes.
In pictures.
No, he can't actually do that.
I don't think he has that ability. No. All right, so there are a number of exits from this room. Now, the goblins kind of fled through some of them, leaving some.
Did Core remember which ones? he
tries, but trying. Some of them have been left sort of hanging open, but none of them are like particularly good doors. They're mostly just crude wooden planks, kind of hammered together. So, really, there's a variety of options. You can see that beyond this door, there's definitely some sort of open area with grass, like a yard, like a outdoor space. Whereas these ones apparently go into a more a more actual fortress-like space with a roof.
Let's go check this one out.
That's the watchtower that way.
That is the watchtower. Yep.
We can go check it out, but I don't know what we're going to see over there.
You can go check it out.
Only one way to find out.
All right. You guys make your way
All
down.
right, Burl.
All right.
Do the
You're in the lead.
Do
Yeah,
do
so
the
what's-
harpy wings like mean anything, or are they just like a trophy, like the dog head and horse heads?
Well, see, one of the hallmarks of Pathfinder Adventures is they give you a ton of information that no one will ever need or use.
Okay, no, that's okay. I understand.
So here's the 3-paragraph description on the harpy wings.
The wall hangings represent War Chief Ripnugget's greatest trophies. The horses and dogs are simply farm animals that the Thistletop commandos have caught over the years and brought back for Ripnugget to kill in his hunting area. The feathered wings once belonged to a harpy named Bristiak that dwelt a half-mile down the coast. Ripnugget's triumph over the harpy is perhaps the single greatest victory the goblin can boast of, since Bristiak murdered nearly half the Thistletop tribe,
Damn.
including 2 of the previous chieftains,
My hero.
before Ripnugget finally killed her.
I feel at this point, I feel like I really know Ripnugget.
But, Rory, since you were so interested in the harpy rings,
It was weird.
you noticed that one of the daggers used to display Bristarch's wings once belonged to the harpy itself, and the dagger has a pearl handle and is worth 10 gold.
Hey.
I didn't even notice that, but Rory did. All right.
That keen eye of Gore.
And I would like to cheers the Bristiak for
Yeah.
killing half those goblins.
That's true. That's true. Well, maybe you can avenge her then
you
if
go.
you kill
A
Ripnugget.
new avenge
And I
quest.
grabbed the pearl dagger.
Yes. Go ahead and grab the pearl rings. All right.
All right. Burl is interested in the watchtower.
Okay. So,
So, Burl.
how are you guys going to move down this corridor while you're inside the...
Slowly and behind the rest of the party.
Burl, you're in the lead, you said. You wanted to check it
way,
out.
No way, Jose.
So, yeah, me and Gore. Me first because I have dark vision, obviously, and even though the moonlight and we can see.
All right. You guys begin moving down the corridor.
And as always, Villic is in the back. Scouting?
Scouting.
Yep.
+1 to initiative.
Yep.
All right. You're making your way down the corridor.
I am a support character.
And then the door to the watchtower flings open
Flings.
and slams against the door. And a group of goblins,
Oh my gosh.
Surprise!
including some of the ones that fled from you,
I should have chased him down.
have joined up with other goblins and have their bows ready, and they've got them knocked and like ready to shoot at you. They're like, "Surprise! Crime time, motherfuckers!
Surprise,
All right.
motherfuckers.
Surprise, motherfuckers!" All right, everybody make
That should be one of your things on your keyboard.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
For sure. If there's anything that, even a trap
From Dexter.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
Damn it.
Oh.
Doesn't sound good for our party. I'm hearing a lot of groans and
I rolled an 11.
Well,
Nat
DC
one totaling to 9.
DC 15.
DC.
This is my highest ever.
I have a 14.
This is to see if you're surprised.
Oh, 19.
I'm 14.
Fail.
I have a 16.
Not,
Do I go first?
No, not initiative.
no. This is
Oh.
initiative, but it's also
Okay.
determining if
It's
you're
both.
surprised. It's both. So, Azius, what'd you get?
14.
14. Gore?
9.
Yeah, very low. Villic got a 16.
16.
Burl.
19.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Damn it.
I knew you were in the lead.
Oh my god. He's on X Games mode.
Extreme. Was that when the guy was just running
Now
down
they're
the
gonna
street?
roll their initiatives with stealth because that's it's their stealth.
They were
roll.
waiting.
They knew we were coming.
All right. So we got a
Do we have
16. The goblins were laying in wait. They have there's several goblin warriors, which you guys have fought before. But then in the doorway, guarding the doorway, while the goblins behind them have short bows, are 2 goblin commandos. Now you fought a goblin commando before. That was what was on top of they had the horse choppers. The big pole arms. You fought one. That was what was attacking Alder and Foxglove.
Good old Foxglove.
That was riding. That Matt thought had a petard strapped
yeah.
to his back.
It's a good time.
Okay, Burl. So, Gore and Azius, you guys aren't going to go this round.
Damn it.
But all of the
me and-
enemies are.
The people that are surprised are literally the ones in front of the door. Oh shit!
That makes sense,
a
though,
rat.
right? Because like you guys had time to react to us reacting to that, right?
It does actually make sense.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
that checks
so-
out.
All right.
Let me see if there's any restrictions on you.
I'm going to make a risky move here.
Hydraulic push.
No, I want to run up to them and hit them with the burning
What?
hands.
What if you enlarged them?
They can't get through
They
their
have
own
to.
doorway.
They have to be willing. So I wonder.
Can't be moved.
They can't just like can't get through their own doorway.
They can't figure. They're so confused. Because if I run up and I go here, I can hit. I think all of them but the thing with burning hands. Which, if I heighten it, I should be able to do 4d6 if they fail a reflex save.
You have to be on them
Damn.
like that, or can you be a little bit away?
It
wait,
comes from my hand.
The problem is
in a
then
15 foot.
what's your AC?
17.
That's not bad.
And look, I got 32 combined hit
I'm
points.
just
Do
worried
you
because
have a defense spell?
No, because the problem is it's a movement and then it's 2 actions to do the spell.
And I'm
And so
done.
he's done
Yeah.
when he gets up there.
And
And,
I'll be
he's
done
sitting
here.
duck.
I'll be done
and then,
here.
And the next is the 2 or the 1 the commandos?
The commandos are 1.
Okay, so that's actually not bad.
At least Villic will go.
At least Villa can get up there before the
Are
commandos
they
go.
fused or are they?
Well, I mean, here's the question. You know, it's 46 plus. At this point, it will be a second level spell. So that would be +2. So it'd be 46 plus 2.
So it could be 4 damage or 6 damage or 26 damage.
Well, no, Burning Hands is one of your bloodline spells, isn't it? Is it one that you had to take?
Oh, it's of the bloodline spell, yeah.
So then it's +4 damage.
Because
So you get
blood
you get
magic.
blood magic,
Okay.
and then you also get your danger sorcery.
Yeah, danger. Yeah, 1 for each level.
I mean, Burl,
We're gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens. We're not here to never get hit.
no, we're here to kill these fucking goblins and find.
I'm gonna crit. So
Why didn't
Yeah.
you pick mage armor for something?
defensive. I'm an elemental sorcerer.
He wields fire.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for.
Yeah.
He creates fire
defenses.
armor.
All right. So and Derek, if you could make sure I do this right with heightening the spell as well.
Right. Well, the first thing is Burning Hands one of your signature spells?
Oh no, it's not.
It's not.
No, because I took hydraulic push, so that means I cannot heighten it.
You
at
cannot
all.
heighten it.
Oh, so it's only gonna be 2d6.
Unless you have Burning Hands and you took it twice. Once as a first level spell, once as a second level spell.
just as a
Okay. First level spell. In that case, you can only cast it as a first level spell. But for fun, we'll say that temporarily it is, just to see how it goes.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'll let you temporarily treat it as a.
So I'll move up there. I could
call in the
retcon
powers
it.
of your elemental.
Yeah, we can retcon.
Would that be kind of like I picked it as a first level spell, not knowing it would be my signature, and then pick it at second level
Something like that.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be a 15-foot cone.
Right. So the way that this is going to look is it's going to be one square. Well, it depends. Are you doing diagonally or are you doing? Yeah.
If I can hit him,
Yeah. So you cannot. If you
Okay.
do it that way, if you do it diagonally that way, you can hit those 4.
yeah, I'll hit these guys here.
Correct. Okay. So a powerful wave of flame.
May or may not hit them.
No, it definitely hits them.
Oh,
They have to make a reflex save to.
Because it's for half.
Oh, okay.
They only take 0 damage if they critically succeed. Which Matt, what is the DC for your spells?
It should be a 19.
So they need to roll 29.
And I'm going to heighten it, so I'm going to use it as.
Right, but the DC is the same.
Yeah, that does not change.
Right, so you're using it as a level 2 spell. So first thing, before I start making saves, we got to figure out your damage. So heighten makes it 46?
It heighten 1 adds an additional 2d6.
Oh, so it's
so 2d6 normally heightened
46. Okay, and now it is a bloodline spell.
Yep.
So you're gonna get to add 2 extra damage
or intimidate.
or
but
intimidate.
I'm
but
going to
it's
go
up
with
to
the damage,
and then dangerous sorcery. So 4 damage
Yeah.
total. Yep.
Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, I see some 6s. Oh, I see some 1s. Oh, shit.
It averaged
12, so 16.
16 damage.
That's not bad.
All right. So the wake of fire shoots over all these creatures, and the goblin warriors need to roll nat 20s. They did not. Even if they had taken half, they would have been dead. The goblin commandos, if they fail to save, they die.
Come on, Betsy.
You're an excellent
They
close
have
quarter combat.
They have
Why have you not been doing this the whole time?
I mean,
have,
and that's the risk
they
reward
have
of this
6.
spell.
They have
right?
6. They have. That was Danny.
Oh, I was like, what did I do?
They're never that close though.
I mean, he might still be on.
That's the thing is you have to be right.
Oh, I
Rory.
think that's Rory's low battery.
Rory,
My other
don't
spells,
die on us.
I can be 120 feet
What
away.
is the DC, Matt?
19?
Okay. These guys have a reflex save of 8, so they need an 11 to live.
Oh,
So they both take half. So they both take 8 damage.
8, yeah.
So they're literally at 8 hit point.
so that was a second level spell. But I think it actually makes more sense. Although I chose originally hydraulic push because I'd used it a bunch, but I think burning hands probably makes more sense. 'Cause
I totally agree.
if I
If
can
you're,
get
if you're an
real
elemental
close-
and fire, I don't understand why.
That hydraulic killed
The goblin
them.
dog rushes forward to
yeah.
attack Asius.
No, you don't, bitch.
20.
Crit.
Critical.
What's his
Critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
This
be
will be
fine.
fun.
He ran past me, so
This will be fun. Double damage, 100%.
7 doubled to 14. You are exposed to goblin pox. Make a fort save. DC 17. Good. Goblin pox.
I had 15 there too.
Take the second, son. Take the
Yeah.
second.
you are now
That's okay.
infected.
It's under the box.
It's okay.
All right. The goblin dog rushes forward. It bites Asius. You are now sickened. Your AC drops by 1. It attacks you again with its follow-up attack, -5. I rolled a nat 1, so it definitely doesn't succeed.
It bites the wall.
Bites the wall. All right, Villic, you're up.
I can't tell who's who.
Yeah, it's tough. So you're in the back here, and then in front of
Okay.
you is Gore and Asius, and then in front of them is
Okay.
a goblin dog. And then there's a space, and then there's Matt's character, who is literally 20 feet beyond the front line of fighters. And he is face to
QB
face.
sneak.
He is face to face with 2 melee equipped, two-handed axe wielding goblin warriors.
Did this guy ran away?
You might want to help him.
Oh yeah. I mean,
No, he's got it.
Okay.
he leaves.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna move up to the goblin right. That's like next to. I'm gonna go next to. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, next to Burl. Okay, perfect. Villic, you quickly
that's
fly up.
one.
That's one action. So you've got 2 goblin commandos in front of you. Now, I haven't marked it on the board, but both of them have taken 8 damage, so they are at 8 hit points. So each one has taken damage. So the real question you got
I'm
to
gonna
make is,
activate Wolfjaw,
yep, you activate Wolf Jaw. You got 1 action left.
and I'm gonna.
So the real question is, do you
Whoa.
want to attack both of them or one of them?
Yeah, with your furry blows.
Just remember, you have to make your allocations before you attack.
I'm just gonna hit 1.
Okay. Yep. Roll your attacks. +9 against one, and then +5 against the other.
28.
Critical.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What's your second one?
The next one is only +5, so 12.
Miss. So critical hit. So roll your damage.
Probably kill him.
Probably.
I hope.
I think it's D8 +3. So 8-sided die.
Yeah,
plus-
so 6.
and then double that. So 12. Whichever.
In front of him. That's you.
Get the one away from Burl.
In front of him.
That's show. Just take that one off.
Okay.
Okay. And now the Goblin Commandos go. So they're going to chop at Villic. It worked.
Hey.
No.
+8.
I have 21. No, I rock that.
Well, I
No,
just got
it's
a
a hit.
23.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Ba-bam.
But you use your reaction.
Ba-bam.
10 damage to
Damn.
Villic. He then whips his axe around and attacks Burl.
Oh, bring it, bitch.
Oh, that's a miss.
So you gotta
He attacks you with his third attack.
Oh, that's a hit. That one's a hit.
Oh, the streak
Actually,
is
no.
over.
That's a 17.
yeah, that's my
Dang, that's a hit.
11 damage.
Damn.
It was a good
You got hit for
run.
more than me.
That's fine. I'll use a what is it called?
Resolve.
Yeah.
So that was a surprise round. So Burl, you get to go again.
Oh my God. I'm still like, oh, what?
I get to go.
What the fuck is going on?
It might have been a 10.
I'm like sick and don't even know what the fuck's going on.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with a.
Can't wait to
a
rage
cantrip.
shake it off.
I'm gonna ray
At,
frost.
9 o'clock.
What's happening? Okay. All right, we'll probably call it after this fight. Then.
If I did cast a spell next to them, that would provoke an attack.
If
of
they
opportunity-
had
if
it.
they had it, and I'm familiar enough with these guys, right?
They do not.
Okay. I'm gonna hit with the ray of frost.
Well, actually, I should say this, Matt. Provoking attacks of spells by themselves do not provoke attacks of opportunity. Manipulate actions do. Any spell that has somatic material components gains the manipulate trait because you're manipulating something. And whenever you're
That's most of
manipulating
them.
something, that's what triggers an attack of opportunity.
Got it. So if you didn't have that, you could. They wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, like I think if you look at jump,
Oh, jump is one of them.
jump might be verbal only.
No, it's only somatic.
Oh, okay. So, but there
sure
might
there's
be
some
there are
somewhere.
definitely spells that only have verbal.
All right, so I'm gonna hit him with the Ray of Frost.
Yep. Oh,
So
crit.
20, I think 25.
Yeah. So what happened on a crit with a ray of frost?
Critical success. They take double damage and a minus 10 foot speed for.
Well, this will
Around.
probably kill him. So why don't you roll your ray of frost
So
damage?
it's only 1d4
Well, no,
plus.
remember, it's auto heightened.
Yeah, it is heightened. And so each heighten is so it's 3d4.
No, remember it's level 1.
It is already level 1. It goes to level 2.
Yeah.
I'm used to cantrips being 0.
I
That's
know.
the tricky part. And then it's going to be
From 20 years ago. you're
right,
saying.
and it's going to add 2 because so 6, 7, 8.
Why is it adding 2?
Because of my defeat dangerous sorcery.
Read dangerous sorcery, Matt.
Your legacy grants you great destructive power when you cast a spell from your spell slots.
Did you just cast a spell from your spell slots?
Is a cantrip from a spell slot?
Did you expend a spell slot?
I thought I did, but it was just infinite pool.
No.
So no.
No.
All right. So just 6,
Yeah, there you go.
but then double 12.
But then it's dead.
That works out.
You still there, Danny?
Is he still there?
I am.
Or is he?
Okay.
No, he's gone. He's gone. All right. So this guy left.
I'll bring Lucky up with my remaining action because he needs to.
Well, there's one more goblin. There's a goblin.
There's a rat dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can actually activate Lucky. He can come up and get a bite.
Yeah, and he's gonna
How many does he flank? Yeah.
go over there.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right. Goblin dog's AC down to 15 because of flat-footed.
All right, I'm
Come
gonna hit him with
on,
the jaws.
Lucky.
Plus
Everyone
7,
loves Lucky. No.
11, 12, 13.
Okay. The goblin dog goes. He's trapped. He's insane.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He's just gonna keep chawing
At Asius?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a hit.
Why not?
Might have been a crit.
It was a crit?
It might have been. I got an 18. I rolled an 18.
It is.
So that's a 27.
Yeah, because I'm clumsy. No, I'm not raging. Sorry, no. It's 19. So not a crit.
But sicken makes you -1 to your AC.
Ooh, you didn't retch yet.
I keep.
You gotta retch. Gotta retch.
I've retched at least a dozen times.
It gives you
Yeah.
-1 to your DCs, right?
Every day I'm retching in.
To your DCs, right?
It says take a second checks.
DCs.
It takes 1 from
Yeah.
every.
DCs includes your
Yeah.
own class.
Yep.
Next guy.
22 damage.
That's a hell of a bite.
The goblin, you know what? I'll just say that like it killed itself. It just left it
It
into,
bit so hard.
Like it leapt into Asius's chest like a fucking alien xenomorph. It just
Oh my
You're
gosh.
still standing?
DC chomps into AC is what you were saying, right?
yeah, DC drops AC.
Okay.
Make a fort save for the goblin fox.
Okay. Do you do that right away?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
do you choose?
He just bit you.
It's a new
So it's right away then because of the bite. It's not even my turn yet.
yeah,
It's a
Okay.
fresh infection.
Okay, you're fine.
Crit.
Okay, well, you're good on that one. All right. Well, luckily all the creatures are dead. So
Okay.
That would have taken 2 away from me.
I mean, the thing is, once I'm raging, I can like really get rid of sicken very easily.
all right.
But
So
I can't even have a turn yet.
that
I'm just
goblin.
getting killed.
So the encounter's over. So that goblin runs away.
Is my sicken gone?
It will be if you spend a few minutes, retching.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And apparently I have to spend a resolve
Yeah, I'm going to use
to
resolve.
do anything here. Because I just got fucking ransacked.
Bob, can you give me a refresher on how resolve works?
If we're out of combat, it's full health. If it's in combat, it's half health.
If you're out of combat, it's full stamina.
Full stamina, not HP. Sorry.
And also, he would have to do a second one for spells at that point.
If I wanted to get any back, yeah.
Okay. So
Sicken bullshit out of my way.
all right. So one goblin warrior who was in there but survived the blast of flames ran off to the north, and he's kind of running away, and you kind of hear him trailing off into the distance.
He's singed though. He's like,
and he's like,
Ripnugget, Chief Ripnugget,
shit.
they're coming.
He was out hunting harpies.
and then you hear a voice which seems to be coming from like the north. So like basically maybe like through that door, or maybe even through one of those other doors. You kind of hear like a clang, clink, clink. Come, heroes. and then you kind of hear like a as his lizard kind of gives,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not a
Gecko.
but it's not a, yeah, it's a big gecko, but it's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so it's just like
Hey, come, heroes. You fought enough of my goblins. Do you have the mettle to face the slayer of Harpies, Chief Ripnugget?
Oh man, we could.
so he
Yeah,
I'd like to. Can we just work out a peace arrangement because Ripnugget, you seem pretty cool.
No peace is necessary. The goblins will have dominion over this land, and we will dance upon the ashes of Sandpoint.
You could dance on the ashes of my destiny.
Then come and face me. You will never stop us. You may have slaughtered my feeble, fodderous followers, but you will not defeat me and the power of my gecko.
My gecko.
Stickfoot.
Stickfoot. Stickfoot. Stickfoot the gecko.
Stickfoot the gecko.
Yes.
All right, so
In the name of Bristiak, I kill you.
Oh, shit.
so the challenge is thrown down. So
It's
About to go down.
So we obviously have a short session this week because we had some delays in getting started. I was starving. My tire blew out, and we had to set everything up.
Batteries. It's a whole thing.
There were battery issues, but we're all set up now, so we'll be able to keep going. So, everybody, next week the Knights of Last Call will engage and fight Chief Ripnugget.
I'm very much looking forward to that.
And yeah, I know we've been hyping that up for a long time.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go afterwards. You know, you guys can explore the Goblin Fort, but what really the real adventure is going to be below. Next week, we will continue with the battle against the Thistletop goblins and their chief Ripnugget and his gecko Stickfoot.
I can't wait to see the picture of this guy on the screen.
And then after that, it's going to be the Thistletop dungeons, and the party is going to finally try to confront Nualia, the wayward Asamar of Sandpoint, who is behind so many of these dastardly attacks over the last several years.
You could have been good.
Right, she could have been. Things went wrong. But, you know, she obviously had her own issues, but also remember that she was triggered by that rune well. That awakened.
Sort of warped her a bit.
It
Right?
warped her, yeah. So right. Remember. So remember, that's something that you guys do not know yet, which is you guys found that rune well
That one, yeah.
of wrath that was hidden beneath Sandpoint. And
That we have in that
all
flask.
that you know is that 3 years ago, it suddenly surged to life. And the night that it surged to life, terrible dreams flowed through the minds of all of its townsfolk. And in some people, like in Nualia, who had been always viewed her parented, you know, her thing as a curse because people treated her funny, and
It magnified it.
it magnified it. Longjiku, who was raising a son that was not his because his wife had cuckolded with him with an elf. He got pissed off, threw his wife off the balcony, right? And then there was that other guy who went full serial killer and killed a bunch of people in town.
In the town, yeah.
Right. So some people, but here's the thing. You don't know why that rune well surged to life. You know what its effects were, but what its cause was, you're not sure yet. And that does tie into the bigger picture of
Okay.
because the awakening of that rune well has to do with the rise of the Runelords.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, Knights of the Last Call, we'll join you next time. For the Knights, I'm your Game Master, Derek, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.